When a group of engineers and researchers gathered in a warehouse in Mukilteo, Washington, 10 years ago, they knew they were onto something big. They scrounged up tables and chairs, cleared out space in the parking lot for experiments and got to work. They were building a battery, a vanadium redox flow battery, based on a design created by 24 U.S. scientists at a government lab. The batteries were about the size of a refrigerator, held enough energy to power a house, and could be used for decades. The engineers pictured people plunking them down next to their air conditioners, attaching solar panels to them, and everyone living happily ever after off the grid. It was beyond promise, said Chris Howard, one of the engineers who worked there for a U.S. company called Uni Energy. We were seeing it functioning as designed, as expected. But that's not what happened. Instead of the batteries becoming the next great American success story, the warehouse is now shuttered and empty. All the employees who worked there were laid off. In more than 200 miles away, a Chinese company is hard at work making the batteries in Dalian, China. The Chinese company didn't steal this technology. It was given to them by the U.S. Department of Energy. First in 2017, as part of a sublicense, and later, in 2021, as part of a license transfer. An investigation by NPR and the Northwest News Network found the federal agency allowed the technology and jobs to move overseas, violating its own licensing rules while failing to intervene on behalf of U.S. workers in multiple instances. Now, China has forged ahead, investing millions into the cutting-edge green technology that was supposed to help keep the U.S. and its economy out front. Department of Energy officials declined NPR's request for an interview to explain how the technology that cost U.S. taxpayers millions of dollars ended up in China. After NPR sent department officials written questions outlining the timeline of events, the federal agency terminated the license with a Chinese company, Dalian Rong Power Company Limited. DOE takes America's manufacturing obligations within its contracts extremely seriously, the department said in a. If DOE determines that a contractor who owns a DOE-funded patent or downstream licensee is in violation of its U.S. manufacturing obligations, DOE will explore all legal remedies. The department is now conducting an internal review of the licensing of vanadium battery technology and whether this. Forever Energy, a Bellevue, Washington-based company, is one of several U.S. companies that have been trying to get a license from the Department of Energy to make the batteries. Joanne Skivitsky, Forever Energy's chief financial officer, has been trying to get hold of a license for more than a year and called the department's decision to allow foreign manufacturing mind-boggling.